he ain't talking about money, then tell me the fuck is we talking about. I know my mama be stressing cause I ain't wanna take a sip.
Yes, sir, baby. Oh my God, we back, baby. We back with another high young rated
I'm not one nigga you don't heard about. I just want to bag you.
Oh man, we back, baby. We in the building, man. We got the boy J-Hoes in the building.
What's happening, people?
Yes, sir. We got the boy Miguel in the building.
What's the word? Y'all know how we coming. It's been a couple weeks, man, but we ain't left y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? We steady dropping content, and we here to apply another week of that heat. Steady applying pressure to these other podcasts, putting our foots on their neck. You know how we coming.
Got to clean that up a little bit next time, my boy. But we gonna rock with it.
It's been a couple weeks.
We gonna rock with it. We gonna rock with it. The people don't know that we dropping every week, bro.
Yeah,
He giving away the sauce, man.
Sorry about
You
it.
talk too much, Brody.
Hey,
Man, but y'all already know, man. How y'all boys feel?
man, good, bro.
Man, I can't complain, man.
Bless, bro.
You know
Bless.
we off to a good start football season. We 2-1.
Yeah.
Should be 3-0, but it is what it is. You know, learning.
Feeling
I'm
real
happy.
good, man. You know, they always, one of the old players told me it's always a treat when players meet. You know what I'm saying? So I look forward to
1000%.
this.
Yeah, certainly, for sure.
Appreciate you, OG.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, y'all know y'all boy Cordell feeling good. Them
know.
Duval Jags,
We
you
already
feel me?
knowing, man.
Hey, we gonna talk about that. Me and Hoes was at the game too, man.
Hey.
Miguel couldn't make it. He had to go to a Sun game. You know, he
was
couldn't
active,
make it, but man, it was lit.
It was active.
We're gonna get into a little bit of that, man. But y'all already know we cannot start the show without giving a shout out to our sponsor, man. What's Poppin' Popcorn, baby? You already know. Hey, we got the load. We told y'all it was coming, baby. Hey, look, we told y'all it was coming, man. We got all kind of flavors, like we said, all kind of flavors. This the cheese right here. We got the dill pickle. We got some kettle corn. We got a bunch of different,
cheddar.
you know what I mean? These are the bags that we tell y'all they come in. When we tell y'all it's shipping to you airtight, man, in these bags. Bro, look at it. Still fresh. It's not broken up. It's still crispy, still crunchy. Smells amazing. Tastes good, man. I'm telling you, man, if y'all want to put y'all order in, man, you could definitely go ahead and check them out at what'spoppin.vegas, as you can see on the screen. When you order online, when you put your orders in the cart, shipping is already included. So that total you see was with shipping already included, man. So go ahead, man, and put that order in online. But if you don't want to put it in online and you want to call the owner herself and place your order, you can call Jen at 331-218-9304. Again, that is 331-218-9304. She will get you taken care of, man. You definitely don't want to miss out on this popcorn, baby. I'm telling you, you need to figure out what's popping ASAP, man. Telling y'all, baby.
Sir.
But, man, I'm going to go and pass it to the boy Miguel. Let him do his thing on his favorite part of the show. You feel me?
Man. You know, it's one of my highlights, man. We'll show y'all what we drinking on. This week is going to be that John Bassell, man. It's that Reposado. Some local Chicago, Illinois type shit, man. You know how we coming, man.
Black on?
Yes, sir. Black on, man. John Bassell, shout out to you, big bro. We trying to get a sponsorship, you know what I mean? Flood us.
Yes, sir.
No, it's smooth, though. Top it off with a little on the rocks with a little bit of that lemonade, man. It's off the chain, man. You can't go wrong.
Okay. We ain't gonna.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. That's how
I
you
got
know
a
we've been
game
at.
tomorrow, but I'm going to indulge a little bit.
Okay.
I was finna say, look like one of these cups empty on the
Exactly.
table.
You know what I'm saying? I do a little quick one.
That's
you know what I'm
fine.
saying? That's good right
You
there.
doing your thing.
I think that March got you shook, hoes. After what
To
you
a good
seen
show,
Sunday.
man.
Hey, listen.
Tooks.
A lot of pale faces.
And Took's got
Woo!
Took's got-
Hey, that's heat right there, baby.
Yeah.
We good.
Hey, I think this is my first time having this. This
Yeah.
fire.
It's
This
fire,
fire.
dog.
That's nice.
Just wanted to switch it up a little bit. You see, took his shot today because he knew he was going to have to double back.
Facts. He ain't like
Yeah.
taking them two that last
Yeah,
time,
facts.
y'all. He was sick off that, bro.
Yeah, man.
But man, let's go and get the show started, fellas. Man, we're gonna try to get through this as quick as we can this week, man. Y'all already know week 1 of the NFL done went down, man. You know we got college busting and everything. But let's not start this show off without giving a rest in peace
For sure.
to Mike Williams, man, former Tampa Bay Bucks wide receiver.
Yep.
Man, he passed away the other day, man, a couple of days ago, man. So we definitely wanted to go ahead and say, rest in peace and then send our condolences to the family. I know the fellas might want to get a, one too.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. Mike Williams, man. I remember watching you was real solid at Syracuse for sure. And then when had a couple great seasons with Tampa Bay, man.
And with Buffalo. Had a few with Buffalo, man.
And, you know, I don't know if everybody know about it, but, you know, he passed from a construction accident, you know what I'm saying? And then they had to, I guess the wound was infected, and they had to put him in an induced coma. But, you know, man, with all that being said, you know, forever rest in peace, you know, from us to you, and we keeping you, your family in our prayers for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure, man. I mean, you know, it's tough when you start reaching this age where you realize that, man, we getting older where we can see that phone call, text message, email, and just it's one of the homies or somebody that, you know, we grew up watching. So definitely, man, condolences to his family, to his friends, all his loved ones.
Yeah,
You know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying? For sure.
Yeah, man. Sad story, man. He was definitely a dog on that field,
Yes,
man.
sir.
So, man, hey, life is short, man. So,
Yes.
everybody, I know everybody watching this. I know everybody in this room that lost somebody close to them, especially within the recent year. You know, people, everybody in this room, I know for a fact, has lost somebody close to them, man. So, man, love on your loved one, man, and live every day like it's your last one, man, for real, man.
YOLO.
Everything else, you can make everything else back. Money, all that stuff, material things, you can get all that back, bro. The only thing you can't get back is your time, man.
sure.
So value it for sure, man. Value it, man. But look, man, let's move on. We just want to, you know, real quick, give a big congratulations to Coco Golf, man. Did her thing in that U.S.
sir,
Open, man.
sure,
Winning
19
19 years old, man. Come on, man. Winning that thing, man. Shout out to you, shorty.
Yeah,
that was
man.
dope, man, for
Yeah.
sure.
I mean, star-studded fan base, man. Everybody was there. I think Jimmy
Yeah,
Butler
Tunchi in the building,
Jimmy
man.
Butler
Yes.
didn't miss a match, I don't think.
No,
you
he
know what I'm
didn't.
saying? So everybody was in there. So shout out to you, Coco, man. Being that young, I know the future is even brighter for you.
Yeah.
And man, we rooting for you here, highly underrated, man, for sure, man. Congrats.
Man, I think it just shows the power of when you have a Venus and Serena,
Mm-hmm.
it shows that you inspiring the next person.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think we miss that beat, man. Like, we always push basketball, football, entertainment, but when you start pushing those one-off sports like golf, volleyball, tennis, all those things where we aren't dominating just yet,
Yeah.
like, we have the talent to do anything endlessly. You know what I'm saying? And when I say we, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? No need to fake the funk.
Mm-hmm.
But now we just got to start pushing those things. Different avenues. Let's take over the world, man.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Not the
Facts.
city, Craig.
The world.
Facts,
Right.
facts. Hey,
That
real
way.
quick though, fellas, one thing I did want to throw in real
What you
quick.
got?
For those who don't know, the WNBA playoffs kicks off tonight. They kicked off. So tonight's games, man, we got the Minnesota Lynx playing against who that? Phoenix, I want to say. And then but the game I really wanted to highlight was Chicago Sky playing against the Las Vegas Aces.
Ooh, they got that.
First
huh?
round. Yeah, man.
Golly.
Yeah,
Working with a
man.
monster.
Yeah, man. They played at night. I think that game started about like 9 o'clock tonight or something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, man, it's going down. WNBA playoffs, man. Check that out, man. Y'all get a
Yeah.
chance, check that out, man, for sure.
The irony.
Yeah, that's bogus.
But yeah, man, hey, look, I've been thirsty to talk about this, man. Ever since we know a lot of people, we had a lot of critics
For sure.
in the sports world,
For sure.
doubting Prime,
Mm-hmm.
doubting the Buffs, doubting
Yeah.
Colorado in general. They only won one game last season as a program. He ain't gonna come in and do that much. Hey, them boys 2-0 right now.
Yeah.
They 2-0 right now.
Man.
They had a big win on the road. TCU first week. TCU
Yep.
was ranked 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beat them. Then
Belt
they came
ass.
back. BTA
ass.
for sure. Then they came back again last week. Put that belt on Nebraska.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, that's Big Ten right there.
Receipts.
Put that belt on them. So I just want to ask the fellas, man. Hey, in the Buffs we trust. Hey, what's
sure.
y'all thoughts on Colorado, man? Coach Prime, his fast start. Hey, can they sustain this? Can they keep this up or what? What's y'all thoughts on the whole program and everything, man? What's going on?
Well, I'll kick it off because I apologize to the group, man, because I picked them to lose against TCU. I kind of
respect
felt
you.
like that was too much. I'm a man, you know what I'm
respect
saying, enough to admit when I was wrong. But that doesn't mean everybody who knows and watch this show that follows us, they know I love Prime.
1000%.
I kind of thought that it was a little bit too much. Thought they was going to bite off a little bit more than they could chew. But, man, they came out to play. And they made. And I was always a believer.
I'm going to be petty, but I'm not going to be petty.
I was always a believer, but you know what I'm saying, I love Shador, man, and if you give him enough time and with the skills of the wide receivers, man, hey, he can make it happen. And the defensive front, y'all just got to keep holding it down like I did in Nebraska. Now, Colorado State, I don't think I'm too much worried about them, but y'all got a tough schedule coming up. But, man, keep it up.
1,000%.
You know what I'm saying? And, man, I'm rooting for you, man. And Coach Prime, man, don't never doubt Coach Prime. Don't never doubt Coach Prime. Because they coming, man, and he's a man of God, and he full of faith, and he believe. When he say something, he believe it, man, and he's speaking it to his kids. And, man, like he say, it's personal. If y'all follow well off, it's personal all season long. But, yeah, man, congrats, man, Colorado.
I think, man, overall, like Coach Prime said, the biggest thing is that this is uncomfortable for a lot of people to see. We're not accustomed to seeing the black head coaches at that high of a level.
Preach.
We also not accustomed to seeing it's a pretty dark staff, from player personnel to coordinators and position coaches, strength coaches. All right, the coaching staff mirrors the locker room, which I've always said. I know me and Broden talked about it because I've had my fair share of college interviews where I feel like we need more of that. You can't relate to your players, and it's not because of your skin. It's just if you haven't experienced some of the things a player have experienced, like environmentally and just socioeconomically, you're not going to be able to reach that kid fully because you talking from left field, man. I'm in center field. What you talking about?
Right, that's real.
You know what I'm saying? But overall, I love it.
Yeah.
Keep proving people wrong. Keep putting that belt to ass. All right? Had the TCU coach talking crazy.
Yeah.
Talk crazy about his own staff.
Yeah.
Well, Travis Hunter played 140 snaps. I don't understand why my team couldn't. Because you weren't prepared.
Right.
All right? You wasn't prepared.
Punk.
Right.
Right.
I'm trying to tell like in Friday when the old lady asked, are you prepared for Jehovah's return?
Right.
Because if you ain't, then what happened?
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? Y'all seen the young Jehovah in football cleats.
Oh, this man. Wow.
Shout out to Travis Hunter. You
He
know what I'm
like
saying?
that, bro. He like that.
Then we turn right back around. Matt Rule was talking real spicy all summer.
Got that ass tout.
Tried to backpedal. Tried to backpedal 2 days before the game. It's already been done.
Right.
Then you had your team disrespecting the center field.
Disrespectful,
walking
bro.
on the logo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Belt to ass.
Facts.
That's just what it is.
Well deserved.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to talk about what already been done. Sustainability, I do think they can sustain it. But like we talked about, the rough patch of that schedule is definitely coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The way
I'ma
they
read
play,
that
they
off,
can
too.
if they can compete. They can compete with anybody if they come to play.
I don't think competing is a problem. I think now we going into after Colorado State, like you just said. Now we going into big dog land.
Oregon, USC.
Because now at Oregon,
Facts.
Oregon's crazy for not making that night game. Them playing in the afternoon actually, I think it helps Colorado. A night game at Oregon would set the tone and really challenge Colorado. And I wouldn't be surprised if they change the time, if they can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They get past Oregon, now having USC in Boulder.
I think they're going to flip that to a night game for sure.
Listen, man. If we got a game, I might cancel it.
Right. Right.
I might have to cancel it.
Hey, don't even sleep. That's the day of the fight, too.
Yeah.
Bro, a homecoming game is that day.
That's going to be a lit day, brother. That's going to be a lit night
It's
for
gonna be a
sure.
great day. Homecoming game for my kids. USC versus Colorado. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna be Canelo versus Charlo.
That's going to be
It'll
a lit night,
but
boy.
I think they can sustain. I mean, right now, in my eyes, Pac-12 is playing the best football of any conference right now.
Yeah, and that's surprising me too.
Yes. And they got the best quarterback, so I mean, it goes hand to hand.
Yeah, that's surprising.
You know what I'm saying? So yes,
I agree. I'm not. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not even surprised at what they're doing right now in Colorado. What Prime got them boys doing, because I feel like in order to be on a Coach Prime team, you have to have fully bought in already, or he ain't gonna even have you there.
facts.
You feel me? So I just feel like when players all buy in, sky's the limit. You feel me? When you got everybody on one plan, it's up. Coaching staff to players all around. I feel like the school, the administrators, everybody has bought into what he wants to do. So I feel like when you got it like that, it's sky's the limit. Like I said, it's like a freight train. You feel me? I was excited with that TCU win for sure.
Yeah.
Nebraska, I just wanted that because of the Matt Rule stuff. I wanted them to get down on them for sure. I wanted them to beat the brakes off them. I think they will sustain it, and like the fella said, I think that the real test is coming up.
Yeah.
With these next 4 games, I won't even count this one coming up. So I say the next 3 for sure, and then also after that you got UCLA coming up. After that, then they finish the season with Utah at Utah. It's gonna get ugly, man. So right now we got the next game. You got Colorado State. Then like they said, you got the Oregon game after that. Then you got USC right after Oregon. Then you take it to Arizona State. Okay, and then you got Stanford, and after that you got the UCLA and then Oregon State back to back.
Yeah.
You feel me? Them 2 ranked teams off the rip. Then you got Arizona, then you got Washington State, and then Utah. You feel me? So they finna get into the heart of the schedule.
For sure.
And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not worried. I think they're gonna show their ass, man.
Facts.
I think that Oregon game is gonna be a lot closer than what people think.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see the outcome for sure. But if I gotta pick, I'm riding with Prime for sure.
I'm not betting against it.
I'm not betting against him,
I'm not
man.
betting
I
against
believe Prime. We believe over here, highly
For sure.
underrated Prime. We with you, bro. We with y'all, man. And to relay what my boy said about Travis Hunter, young boy got it, man. He a dog. For him to play, you got to think about it like this. For him to play both sides of the ball for a whole game in Colorado,
No, that was in Texas.
I'm saying he did it at home
He
too.
did it in Colorado,
yeah.
too.
He did it at home too.
Yeah.
When you doing that, they always say you can't breathe at the elevated altitudes
altitude.
and all of that. You can't really breathe the same and all of that.
Yeah.
Bruh.
To do that, you a different breed, bro.
When it's all said and done, some people put on this earth to be athletes.
Right. He like that.
We couldn't just think about some of the greatest athletes we've seen in our time, bro. Like we're seeing LeBron from start to finish. We seeing Adrian Peterson at his prime. They not put on this earth to go work at T-Mobile. They ain't working at Target. They put on this earth to do what they doing.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's a special human being. 145 snaps in weather that's 130 degrees on field temp.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But they've been training
That's
in,
crazy.
man.
It
They
was
strength and
still-
conditioning.
and killed the whole game.
Yeah.
And danced like he didn't play none in the locker room
Yeah,
after he
man,
won.
that's what I'm saying.
ain't tripping, dog.
Young boy got it, man. I'm proud of him, man. That's my son favorite.
Blessed.
My son been talking about him since he was in high school. My son really the one put me on him. I had to get up to state because I don't like him knowing stuff I don't know about sports. So I had to, he made me get on point with that one, man. But nah, man, shout out to y'all. We definitely believe, man. But since we already on the topic of college, NCAA football, cannot move on without mentioning the Golden Boys falling off, man. Are they falling off for what, man? Alabama, man. They just took a nasty L to Texas.
Yeah.
They took a nasty L to Texas last weekend.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like it was 2 scores. They was getting beat by 2 scores every time I checked the score and was watching the game. They was losing, man. Quarterback play kind of suspect. Obviously,
Real suspect.
if you haven't been following them or if you haven't been following sports, it took a while for them, Nick Saban, to even name a starting
For sure.
quarterback. So, that says a lot for an Alabama program. You usually know who the starter going to be by the end of the season prior. You feel me? So, man, the defense still they okay. They not the Bama defense we used to.
Yeah.
They look pedestrian.
But I feel like they okay. You know what I mean? But I don't know, bro. I just want to ask the fellas, man. Is it over for Saban and Bama? Are we starting to see, like, with the transfer portal and all of that?
Talk about it.
Are we starting to see a change? Like, is the power shifting in college football? You know what I mean? What y'all
The scale is getting
think?
close to even.
I'll kick it off because I know Ho's got a lot of good stuff to say. Do I think that it's over for them? I think that I love the SEC. Y'all know that.
What they called over there?
Them NFL babies.
Yeah,
you know
sir.
what I'm saying? And I talk to Pops all the time. Shout out Pops, man. We talk about the SEC because our favorite team, Arkansas, is in that. We was saying this was one of the weakest teams we seen Alabama have in a long time.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? This quarterback, I mean, I think he's a true athlete, but you know what I'm saying? I don't think that he's what Nick Saban really needs. With that being said, I don't think this is going to be the year from them. But by them being who they are, Alabama, I don't think that it's ever over for them. You know what I'm saying? Even with all the NIL and everybody kind of with Deion and, all these other conferences kind of boosting up a little bit, I still think Alabama's still a powerhouse. I just don't think that this year is the year for them. And I honestly think that Arkansas going to go in there and beat their ass.
You just That's what you want to talk about.
Yeah.
That's what you want to talk about right
So,
there.
usually I'll be a realist, bro, and be like, you know what I'm saying, Pops, man, Alabama, that's rough. But, man, this year I think we got them, man. But, no, back on the topic, man, I just think that this ain't the year for them. I don't think that they're going to fall off permanently. I don't think they're ever going to go away with Saban. I think he's still going to be their guy. I just think that this year they didn't do good with the quarterback, and that's going to hurt them. It's going to hurt them in the long run. And like Cole said, they defenses, this ain't the defense that we used to seeing.
No.
Real mild.
And it happens. Like,
Yeah.
I think when you build a great program, you got to know people leave early.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when people leave early, going to the league early, so now those guys behind them, they ain't developed yet. So you probably playing them a year ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
So I give them credit for that. But I also just think, like Cordell said, between transfer portal, NIL, you ain't got to go to a big school now. You ain't got to go to one. You don't have to go to a big school because one, you on TV anyway.
Facts.
All right, and also I think it's just evening out the scale. So now as the scale evens out, you know what you got to be great at? Coaching. Anybody can stand on the sideline with a polo when they got the lion's share of the talent. Anybody can call butt fuck anything. If you know you walk out there every week and you got 90% of the talent on the field. As we get closer to that 60, 40, 50, 50 split, all right, what you calling? What you doing?
Yeah.
Remember last year Texas had him on the ropes. Ears got hurt. Ears ain't hurt this year. All right, he's a gunslinger. You know what I'm saying? I miss him being in that scarlet and gray. I'm mad that he had transfer, but the NIL deal had the language in it that got to start a certain amount of games your sophomore year.
Facts.
CJ Stroud was still there. He wasn't going to start them games. He went back home. You know what I'm saying? So now we see the difference, man. Like, NIL and transfer portal has now evened the playing field.
Yeah.
Like, that's why you got a Colorado. You don't have to go to USC. You don't have to go to UCLA.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Look at Utah. Utah not getting 5-star players.
Utah is nice every year.
Like, they're getting, and I hate to say this, like the leftovers of the West Coast.
Yeah.
Because who just wants to go to Provo?
Yeah.
Or wherever the hell it is in Utah. I don't fucking know.
Right.
I think BYU is in Provo. I don't even know where
wherever
actually
it's at.
Utah is. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, who just going, in the words of Joakim Noah, who just wants to go to Utah?
Right.
Like, but they kicking motherfuckers' ass. And I think, I'm not going to say it's over for Saban, but as somebody who's been to his coaches' clinics, and I see how he's not the most personable of people. Like, I've been to Georgia. I've been to Bama on coaches' clinics. Different energy. Kirby a fool with it. Kirby personable. Saban is more of like, shield me from the crowd. Like, he shook people's hands like by grabbing their finger. He's a weirdo.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Disrespectful.
No, I ain't gonna say. I mean, he's just weird. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. But you got to be weird to be a genius too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I
Think he a genius?
I think at one point. I think at one point for sure.
Was he a genius or did he just have a better flock?
A little bit of both. Because you still got it. Because even within that, right? All those guys that you got, yes, the talent was there, but they got personalities, they got egos. So you have to be a genius to juggle that shit.
Facts.
Because think about how many of those guys went to the league and weren't successful.
Well, or what if he told me, hey, this Bama, you gonna get right or get left?
That sound good.
You gonna get right or get
but
left?
I think we've seen Drake Kirkpatrick. We've seen how that struggle in the league has gone.
Nah, Bama, I'm gonna be real. Bama don't usually, unless it's like old offensive linemen or like safeties, linebackers. They don't really. I mean, like the top skill players. I mean, you got some receivers now or whatnot, but quarterback wise and all of that, they don't really be producing.
Nah, it's a team. It's a team effort, and I think you can hide behind a team.
Yeah.
But I also think now a coach can hide behind a team. And now losing those assistants, all them assistants getting big jobs. Yeah, now it's on you, Nick.
Yep.
And Texas is about to be in the SEC, so y'all seen
They
the
are.
future
We seen a
battle.
nice preview.
Right, nice preview. So,
Oklahoma ain't looking half bad either after last year's.
No.
They took them ass whooping, so
Yeah.
they might be moving at the right time.
I'm gonna be real, man. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna say this, and it's just my opinion. I think that with the how things are going with like the portal and all of that, and like how Saban's no longer getting all of the top athletes and things like that, top recruits. Bro, I think he gonna retire soon. I'm gonna just be real.
They said it's whispers.
Yeah, I think he gonna retire soon because he's not. People don't like change. We all know that, right?
He a front runner.
Yeah, but but I feel like it's also a bitter aspect to it too. Like I feel like he's extremely bitter about the situation, and he don't like think about it, bro. Now your assistants getting on your top. Your assistants, people that you taught this shit to, them was your young dogs, and now they getting on your head, bro.
Yeah, it was a point where he never lost to an assistant.
Exactly.
A former assistant.
And now it's like every assistant is busting his head now.
He can't beat Kirby.
Can't beat Kirby.
He's not gonna beat Kirby.
He's not gonna touch Kirby
Not no more.
with a 10-foot pole. It's not happening. And now so I think that he's gonna blame it on the transfer portal. Obviously, we already know he's not a fan of it.
Yeah.
But I think that as of now, I think this team they'll probably get to a bowl game, probably get a little bowl game or something like that. But
I think they'll still make.
They're gonna make a good bowl.
Yeah,
I just
for
don't
sure.
think you.
But
want them in that
they ain't
playoff.
getting playoffs. They ain't making playoffs.
Not this year.
Not this season. But I think is it over for Saban and Alabama? I think I'm gonna say yes, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and say yes. I'm gonna say yes for the simple fact that I think that, of course, I think that Bama is still Bama. Like Bama gonna always get top recruits just because it's Bama, right? But I don't know if Saban can handle what's going on around him, like as far as with other schools, with people being able, if they not happy, could just get up out of there. I don't know if he can handle that. And I think that will be his downfall. And I think that was what will push him out the door.
I can see that.
That's just my opinion.
Because you got to remember, after the season last year, like 10 kids into the transfer portal from Bama.
Yeah.
5 of them were starters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
key players. Yeah.
So
That's what I'm saying.
I'm pretty sure he lost his top then.
That's what I'm saying.
And now he
bro.
realizing, like, the sad part about college coaches is this. When you think about the greatest college coaches we've had, and we've already seen this with Saban before. When he was with LSU, tried to go to the league and realized you can't control things. When they lose control, they don't know how to coach. And now in college football, you don't control everything with NIL and the transfer portal. 10, 15 years ago, motherfucker was stuck. You ain't got to sign off on a transfer. I'm stuck. You know what I'm saying? Because back then, you had to sign off on a transfer. And bigger than that, I can restrict you from certain schools. Now is one free pass. And I'm making money now. You can't tell me shit.
Right.
So now, as a coach who used to being in control of everything, now you only in control of certain things. And I think old heads, they lose their top. He losing this shit.
Yeah.
We already seen Urban Meyer wheels fall off the track.
Man, fuck Urban
You know what I'm
Meyer.
saying? And I know that hurts you.
That's a
Your
sensitive
pride
topic.
as a Jaguar fan. I understand. You know what I'm saying? Kick Josh Lambo and stuff. I understand.
And Josh
You know what I'm
Lambo
saying?
should have kicked his ass. That's what
I
he
don't
should
know,
have
man.
did.
All right. But I say this. I still think they're going to come out of the West.
In the off?
Playoffs?
No. I'm talking about make it to the SEC championship from the West.
all right.
Yeah. No.
They might.
Make
I'm
it from,
finna
in the
say
SEC championship.
they might.
Yeah, I still think they will.
Hey,
They'll find a way.
Nick Saban is equivalent to Bud Kilmer. And if y'all don't know who Bud is,
My favorite football movie ever.
that's mine too. That's my
Ever.
favorite movie of all time. Go check out my favorite movie, man.
Varsity
Varsity
Blues.
Blues, man.
Bro.
When Bud lost, cause he was the coach. When he
Yes.
lost control of the team, his ass left
Bud
at
Kilmer.
halftime.
They did that revolt on his ass at halftime.
Bud Kilmer, I'm telling you, man. Nick Saban, he looking like Bud now, man.
Shout out the Mox.
Right.
Shout out to Mox.
Shout out
baby.
Mox.
I watched
Changed
that
the
shit
game.
before every game in high school.
I watched
The
that
night
shit
before.
in college.
Every game in high school, bro.
Yeah, I had that shit on DVD, all that, you know.
For sure, I still
That's
got
how-
the DVD.
I do too. That's how far back it goes. I,
the
still
little
got some of
receiver.
his
I like the little
DVDs.
receiver. What's
Yeah,
that,
my boy
Skeeter?
Tweeter.
Tweeter.
My boy Tweeter.
Tweeter was a wild boy.
Yes, sir.
Sweeter.
You know what I'm
Tweeter was a
saying? Great
wild
American
boy,
White.
Man, dude.
Facts, man. But nah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, I ain't mad at what you said though. They may come out the West for as far as SEC championship goes. But I'm gonna be real. That's not my pick. I'm looking for somebody new. I'm looking for somebody new, man. I'm ready for somebody new.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't mind if he lost to all his assistants this year. I ain't gonna lie.
He'll be done, bro.
If Lane beat him,
Yeah, be
if
through
Lane
with.
beats him this year, Lane gonna act the fool.
If he lose to Ole Miss,
Lane
it's
gonna
up.
act the fool, bro.
For sure.
You know
It's up.
Lane petty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna act the
Lane
fool.
gonna cut up.
Bro,
Yeah.
if he lose to Sark, Lane, and Kirby in 1 year,
He gonna cry in the
Well, he
car.
losing to Kirby.
he's gonna lose. We know that already.
Lane is
Those-
Lane
just
up in the air.
Turn your whistle in.
Yeah.
It was a great run. All right, we can never erase who you were. Tuscaloosa can go back to
Can't
being
erase who we
mid
were, man.
as they were before him. They was fucking terrible before Nick Saban. Horrible. All right. I forgot Buddy name that was coaching them before. It don't even fucking matter. He was
Yeah.
trash. I just remember Tyrone Prothero. He was a hell of a receiver for them before Nick Saban got there. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? One of the best catches I've ever seen in my life. All right. Before that, we ain't know shit about Bama. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Sean Alexander. That's it.
Right.
Shit.
Right.
So look, man, let's move on. Let's get into this NFL. What I've been dying to get into, cause y'all know my team want to know.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll be 2-0 too. We gonna put that belt on Kansas City
Ooh,
this week.
It's gonna be.
We gonna get our get back. We gonna get our get back from the playoffs
you know
last
Chris
year.
Jones back.
I don't care.
I just want to make sure, bro.
I don't care.
Sure, man.
Man, we should have beat them last year, but my
I wanna
boy,
make sure, man.
my boy Agnew had a little, ball security issue. It's all good though.
Agnew got chill. He was tweaking Sunday, bro.
Ag, my man, I like
tweaking
Ag. He
Sunday.
almost cribbed that bit. They would have really
did.
hated me in there. He'd crib
For
that
sure.
joint.
You know what,
I
before you
was gonna run
visit-
down the stairs.
Let's talk about this.
I was gonna run down the stairs.
Let's talk about this. All right, so we went to the Jaguars games Sunday. Opening.
Tell them where it was at. Tell them where it
Opening
was at.
kickoff.
You got to tell them where it was at. Set the
I'm
tone.
finna paint the picture for y'all. All right, we drove to Indianapolis. You know what I'm saying? So we're driving. We about to park in one of the parking lots immediately next to the stadium. All right, we driving. Just a sea of random fucking coach jerseys. You see Matt Ryan. You see Carson Wentz jerseys.
Facts.
You see fucking Edgar and James.
I haven't seen a
No,
Bob Sanders
It's okay.
joint.
1,000. And it was authentic.
That was fine.
Facts.
That's
Authentic.
fine.
And it was a black man.
That's
Now,
fine.
as we driving, we just, man, this energy. This is wild. This is wild. So Cordell said, I forgot what you said. But I'm like, bro, this shit look like the Million White Man March. It was wild. I never seen so many
facts.
white people in my life.
Yeah, that's
All right.
real though.
That's
it's
real.
real.
We finally parked. We found the last parking spot in a lot right across from the stadium. It was divine intervention.
Facts for sure.
We get in the stadium. First of all, we get in the line. Somebody behind us tell Cordell, shouldn't you be suiting up?
Right, you should be warming up.
That's when I knew
Yeah.
this is finna be one of them days.
Right.
This shit is finna be epic. And not only was it epic, it's fucking hilarious. I never seen so many frustrated fans in my life as they just slowly watch the Colts get that belt put to their ass. And this man slowly antagonized an entire back of the end zone to the point where I just knew, let me check my credit card balance. We might have to have some bail money.
Right.
Let me send this text out to my people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Luckily, we got out of there. No one was hurt.
That's
All
good.
right.
That's
No
a blessing.
injured Caucasoids. All right. We survived. But the Colts got that belt put on their ass.
Yeah.
They hate
All right.
me in Indy, man. Trust me.
I like Anthony Richardson, though. Anthony, hey, he looked like one of them ones. But the crowd,
Yeah, they don't like him.
they don't like Anthony Richardson.
They don't like him, bro.
They don't like him.
They
No?
bogus. No,
Nah.
no.
Oh
And
man,
look,
I'm
I got a
surprised
boy.
y'all said that.
I got a boy. So I go out. I try to go at least once a year.
Yeah,
And I know Ho's gonna be coming with me now.
for sure.
They don't really rock with me in there because they know I'm coming. I don't care if we winning or losing. I'm talking my hate. Cause I just know, like, man, there's too many of y'all in here, man, and I know a lot of y'all common football fans off the rip.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say stuff y'all don't even understand. Like, we getting fourth down stops. I'm yelling. It's quiet in the building. That's a real defense. That's a real. They was so hot, bro.
I'll
They
say
wanted.
this.
I'm telling you, it was at least 5 old white men that wanted to smoke. They wanted to say something, but I was probably just too big. They didn't want to.
No, they definitely didn't.
Yeah.
They definitely didn't.
Just
And
too
I don't
big.
think
They
they
want the
understood that I'm with all smoke.
Yeah, bro.
Yes, I'm in education. Yes, I love my career, but I'm still from the west side of Chicago.
Right.
It's something in my veins that will not allow me to avoid smoke, and I'm with it. We got bail money. We good.
Man,
We good.
So look, when my boy, I got a boy. Shout out my boy, Ebron Jawan Taylor. Ebron Jawan Turner, my fault. He just hit me up too. My boy Eric, man, War Machine. He live in Indy, and he was telling me around like after the draft. He was like, man, he was like, bro, I'm not even. He a Patriots fan. He's like, I'm not even a Colts fan. He was like, but man, I'm cheering for Anthony Richardson because all of these people out here, man, they hate him, bro.
Yeah,
like he was
bro.
like, they drafted him. He was like, but they hate him.
Yeah.
He was like, they talk crazy about him. They hate him. And so I'm like, word. And I told Hose that when we talked about it when my boy said it. So when we riding up, we talking about it. We get in the building. They cheering for him when he come out.
Yeah.
As the game goes on, they losing. They not fucking with him. He goes down. He gets hurt. It's quiet in the building, right?
Mm-hmm.
He get up. He walk off the field. They announced Minshew coming in. These motherfuckers give Minshew
Lose their
them a
mind.
standing ovation.
They
bro.
lost their mind.
Lost. And
Lost
mind
their
you,
mind.
and this is the end of the game. They down 2 scores with like 30 something seconds left. Down 2 scores in the red zone trying to get a touchdown, which don't even matter because you out of timeout.
And Anthony Richardson scored 3 touchdowns on the day.
Right.
3.
And
He
at
scored
one
3
point,
touchdowns.
they were leading y'all, wasn't they?
Yeah, when they fumbled, when Trevor Lawrence fumbled, and they picked it up and ran it in and scored. They had the lead. It was short little stint, but they was turned in the end when they had that little lead. They was turned. But yeah, man, they cheered hard for Minshew. I ain't like that, bro.
No.
I didn't like that, bro. That's wild, man. That's your QB1.
Yes.
You doing him like that because of his race. Let's just put it on the floor.
Best you got. You better cheer
Indy
for him.
fans, y'all got to do better, man.
Yes.
I'm gonna be real, man. I love coming out there pissing y'all off because I peeped the racist undertones off the rip anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I already know what time it is, but I know ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me in there. Right. So it's all good, But that's wild, bro. That's y'all QB1, man. If you there to be a fan, be a fan. Because you cheer for Pittman when he score, you cheer for him.
He half white.
That's
He's
a
half
fact.
white. He's
That's
half
a
white.
fact.
Right.
Don't
That's
do
a
that.
fact.
Yeah.
That's
He's
a
half
fact.
white.
Dang, hoes.
That's a
We
fact.
trying to give them something.
No, I'm
But
not.
man,
allowed.
man,
I won't allow it.
Y'all gotta
I
do
won't
better
allow
because
it.
it's a lot of it's a lot more stuff
You're right.
that we could say. It's a
Yeah.
lot more things that we peeped
There was a
that we
lot
talked
of
about
undertones.
that we could speak
Yeah.
on, but we ain't gonna even do that, bro. But all I'm gonna say is, Indy, y'all gonna have to deal with me every year, and him now. I'm knowing.
I'm definitely. That was my first ever opening day game.
Yeah. That was lit.
An amazing environment.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
it
We
was
lit.
got the
dope.
fireworks inside. They didn't have
Yeah.
the top open. I thought they was gonna have the top open. That probably would have helped them a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Get a little natural air flowing up in there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, because you was breathing that recycled air. All right, and shit just wasn't going well, but it's okay. All right, I got some tips. If y'all ever need some help,
Right.
you ever
Hey.
need some assistance, I got you. All right, I'm a cheap date too. All right, but it was a great experience, man. To see the flag out there, all those things, man, it was dope.
It was
That's
dope.
dope as shit.
And before I move on, y'all Indy fans, y'all gotta stop being so emotional, man.
Oh my God,
Y'all too emotional, man. Y'all too emotional,
hella fights
bro.
was about to happen.
Y'all, they get mad at the little frat boy Jags
Yeah,
fans.
man.
Y'all too emotional out there, man. Y'all gotta relax, man.
And Buddy would look like he could be old enough to be their father. They ready to fight him.
Y'all remind me of Bears fans, man. Y'all gotta chill out, man.
Watch that belt ass on the drive back.
Boy, we gonna get into that. We gonna get into that for sure. Cause I know Miguel. Yeah, let's talk about it real quick, Miguel. What's up with your squad, boy? Them boys weak as hell. Hey, all the Chicago Bears fans to watch. I know it's a lot of Chicago Bears fans. Y'all know I don't rock with the Bears. Anyway, I told y'all. If y'all been paying attention, I told y'all.
O-line.
I
Yeah, y'all
told
did.
y'all. Same. It's gonna be the same thing. I told y'all. Oh, Super Bowl, this, and then we gonna be cold. No. Until you address that O-line correctly, you will never be cold.
For sure.
You will never be cold. Justin Fields got sacked 4 times. Let's not even count the pressures. One of them sacks they didn't even count. They called it back because of offsides.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's just be real, man. Until you address that O-line, y'all boys gonna forever suck.
that ain't only it though.
That's not only it, but that's the
Yeah.
biggest
They
issue.
don't even. This is like they got the training wheels on Fields, man. They don't even let him do what he should be doing. So
Coaching matters.
until then, I really think that I have faith. I have faith in all the front office with the Bears, man. I thought Eberflus was nice, but we got to get out for this defensive mind of head coaches. We need to go after our offensive mind head coach, man. Offensive mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm really betting on, you know what I'm saying? I hope that they turn it around, but if they don't, Eberflus got to go. We ain't living out that contract,
2
buddy. You got to go.
years.
2
Damn,
years
2
over.
years, bro.
It's
Damn,
over with.
bro.
If he ended it again with them having won the NFL's worst record, he got to go. Ain't no hope in you, dog. We didn't put pieces around you, and you still ain't, picks. Man, you ain't cutting it, man. I mean, all that to be said, man, we ain't where I thought we was.
Yeah, that's all
We
good.
ain't
man.
where I thought we was. Yeah, I'm salty.
It's all good, bro.
Cause he talking about his team, he hype. I ain't got nothing to say.
I've been
I knew
trying
it was,
to- I've been
I knew
trying
it
to
was
hurt
eventually
you.
coming to me.
Sorrow.
And I don't know if
been-
y'all noticed. I've been looking salty, cause I just knew that we ain't it. We ain't. This ain't it.
Y'all got whooped by the Jordan Love Packers, bro.
He looked better than what I thought he did. But
Yeah,
it's
against
still,
the Bears.
Ooh.
Yeah. And they don't think they really lost too much on defense, bro. They
No.
defense is still nice. Green Bay still nice. I thought we was gonna beat them though. So hey, with all that being said, we still suck. I'm be
Hey,
honest.
I've been trying to convert you into a
We
Jags
suck.
fan for the longest, bro. Come on, man.
I
Come
mean,
on.
bro, I'm
This
loyal
my
to the
last-
soil,
nah,
man.
this my last
I'm loyal to
invitation.
the soil, so I can't go.
I bet that's on you.
I can't go.
So, hey, bet y'all heard he ain't going, right? So, hey, that was it. Ain't no more open invitations. I don't care I don't care if the Bears move to goddamn Texas. It's over. It's over. But look, man, let's move on, man. Hey, if y'all didn't see it, week 1. Now I'm gonna be real. I'm salty. And this has got nothing to do with the Jaguars. I'm sick because I was hype as hell. Sunday night when I got back from the game, I was happy the Cowboys was whooping ass because I was sleepy. So I went to bed. But I knew I got to be ready for this Monday night game, bro. Bills versus Jets. Yeah. I got to be ready for this, man, bogus. I got to be ready for it, right? I'm like Aaron Rodgers and the Jets, Josh Allen, and the Bills, man, it's finna be lit. Mm-hmm. Grand opening, grand closing, Aaron Rodgers towards Achilles, man. Four plays. Yeah. 4 plays, man. I got to ask the fellas, man, what's y'all thoughts on that? And then I also got to ask this, too. Now, we know Monday at 12 p.m., the Jets was Super Bowl. The standard was Super Bowl. On Monday at about 7:30 p.m., Now we don't fucking know.
The whole tri-state area was sad.
Yeah. What's up? Are they just done? Even with all that firepower they got, are they done? They ain't got A-Rod pulling the trigger? What y'all boys think?
Well, first and foremost, man, hey, it's a sad thing, man. Because I was rooting for them. You know what I'm saying? I thought that cause they've been trashed for so long. You know what I'm saying? We seen their front office do a lot of key acquisitions over the last couple of years, especially this last offseason. Mm-hmm. And Hard Knocks hyped us up. Man, we just had a lot of hype going into the season, man, and it was sad, you know what I'm saying, to see Aaron go out like that. Especially at that age, you don't know if this is a career ending, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, to answer your second part of the question, and we're rooting for you, man, to get back to 100%.
He already said he coming back. He said he posted a post on Instagram and said, I will rise again.
Okay, well, that's good, man.
The South will rise. What?
We praying for you, speedy recovery, get back to 100%, man. But to answer the second part of that question was, is it over for him? It is. It is. They'd be lucky to get in the playoffs, wild card. I just don't see it. Zach Wilson is not it. Even though he didn't got a lot better under the tutelage of one of the greats, Aaron Rodgers, I think that he's still a little behind.
We hope he got a lot better.
Yeah, we can only hope. I mean, he pulled it off. You know what I'm saying? He helped the team stay in the game as well as that defense, man. They still solid, but damn, they gonna carry
litty.
Yeah, they backs gonna be hurting all year because they gonna be carrying a heavy load.
Hey, look, it's a lot of money. A lot of money being paid on that side of the ball.
Yeah, they're going to be carrying a heavy load.
Quentin Williams getting paid.
Yeah.
Big Quentin the dog. That's one of my favorite D linemen in the league.
It's big bags on that defense side. And it's bigger bags to come with Sauce in a couple years and all them. Yeah. Now, I was laughing, but I laughed at the irony. One, I was at football practice. I hadn't gotten in the house yet. So by the time I got in the house, I ain't see him on the field. So I'm like, bro, what the fuck? What's going on, bro? Like, what I miss? So I whole drive in, because remember, they didn't talk about it for like the next drive. They didn't really talk about it.
Right. Everybody thought he was going to just come back.
So at the end of that drive, they said, yeah, Aaron's still in the tent. I said, bro, what? I ain't missed that much of the game. Now I'm driving home. I see him walk out with the flag. I'm like, bro, they really hyping this. And that's why I thought the irony of him coming out with the American flag, 9/11, it was absolutely like beautiful scenery. But then for bro to go down in 4 plays, that's just, I couldn't handle it.
Tough.
I couldn't handle it. You know what I'm saying? It was just a lot, and it's not funny, but it's funny at the same time. Maybe I got a warped sense of humor. I don't know,
you
bro.
You got a hard sense of humor, brother.
I got dark humor. I don't know. But overall, I will say this. I was encouraged by some of the things I saw. Like to have the balloon be deflated like that in 4 plays, and you still find a way to win, that's the signs of a great team, great structured team. Now, this is the question. Why I'm not going to say they're done. Can Aaron Rodgers still be a leader, put his ego to the side, and help and be in Zach's ear with that headset on? That's going to be the key.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because they running his offense. We already know what Nathaniel Hackett do. Get him the fuck out of here. Now, if A-Rod going to have that boot on, get in the booth, have that headset on, oh no, Zach Wilson, from a talent standpoint, he has enough talent to carry them. But he also got 2 what's looking like all-pro quality running backs. Now, the offensive line ain't shit. But you lean on them running backs. You got 2 receivers. You got 1 receiver specifically that can make your life easy. At this point, we got to play mistake-free football, lean on your defense, take advantage of what you see out there. And if A-Rod is there, every week, spoon feed him a little bit more. until he can really highlight his athleticism and take them over the top. That's gonna be the key.
So are you saying Super Bowl? Or you just
No,
saying
no,
playoff berth?
whoa.
That's what I'm saying.
Done to me means cooked. We got top 10 pick.
Yeah,
That's done to me.
Yeah, okay.
No.
You still thinking what I'm thinking? Wild card in. You know what I'm saying?
They can sneak in.
Yeah.
I don't
They
think
can sneak in.
I don't think they got a chance in
The
hell to
defense
get
gonna give
in.
them an opportunity.
I don't think they got a chance in hell to get in the offs for the simple fact that they don't have a fucking quarterback. We saw the only reason why they were that close last year is because of Mike White.
For sure.
Because they benched Zach Wilson. Yeah. Zach Wilson ain't got it, bro.
Fuck with Mike White.
I'm sorry, Zach ain't got it. Now you need to go try and see what you can do to get Mike back.
He's still there.
If you,
No, he's not.
No, he ain't there no more.
No, he left.
Mike ain't there no more.
On what
He
team?
left. I forgot where he was at, but he left.
Yeah, they got another dude on the practice squad that they gonna pull up.
Oh.
But yeah, you need to go try to see what you can do to get Mike back, or try to see if you can pull up an old vet or something. Now, don't get me wrong.
Trying to get Brissett.
Let
That'd be nice.
Let Wilson spin this week. See what he got.
I ain't got no choice.
Just let him spin, see what he got. But I mean, I feel like history has already showed you what he got. You didn't start winning games until you benched him. And now, don't get me wrong, that defense is elite. I love the defense.
Mm-hmm.
The defense is elite, and the defense probably will win them a couple of games if Zach could get them maybe 21 points. If the offense could score maybe 21 points with the running game, and you know he got a couple of guys to where if you just throw it their way, it's a high chance that they're gonna come down with the ball. You know,
Buckeye Nation.
for sure. Garrett Wilson, for sure. Shout out Garrett Wilson. I got him on fantasy in probably almost all my leagues.
For sure.
So, but yeah, do I think that they're done? I absolutely. Unless, and I'm speaking strictly on the expectation that was already set on them.
Okay.
Super Bowl.
That ain't happening.
I think that you can forget that for
That shit
sure.
dead.
I'll say, but I will say this. I'll say unless maybe they can get a decent vet like a Jacoby Brissett or a decent veteran quarterback to come out of retirement or something like that.
Now they better not get them names that they've been throwing around.
Maybe Tom Brady or something, but I highly doubt he'll come out.
No,
He don't want to get hit no more.
Nah.
He don't want. You can see that.
I will say this though. I'm not gonna rule that out,
It's done, bro.
but I will say this: he would be a petty motherfucker to ring the bell at the Patriots game week 1 and all this kissing on Robert Kraft on the head and shit while they scoring, and then suit up with the Jets.
You know why? He would for sure.
That would be some petty
You know why I rule
shit.
it out? I rule it out because I just feel like we all know he owns part of the Raiders.
Yes.
And I don't think that you can play
No, you
and own
can't.
a team.
No.
So you got to sell all your shares in that.
Yeah.
That's just too much,
Nah,
bro.
it's
And then
over
you
with
already
for him.
guaranteed all this money for next year when you get ready. Why
Yeah.
not chill for? I think he threw. Plus he know that O-line.
That's the key.
And I want to say this
That's
too
the key.
before we move on, because I'm about to move on. The offensive line coach or whatever coach, the offensive coordinator, Nathaniel Hackett, whoever installed fucking cut blocking in the
Yes,
Jets
bro.
offense, you should be fired.
Yes.
Cut block, motherfuckers ain't cutting no more, bro. Especially cut blocking on pass plays, bro.
No.
I'm a lineman, bro. I played line my whole life, bro. I was never taught to cut on a pass play. I was taught to cut on my fault on a screen,
I was about to say yes.
on
That's the only
screens
pass play.
and tosses.
Yep.
That's it. When I'm reaching something, when somebody's lined up way out,
Yep.
and we going around that edge,
Yep.
and then it's a certain way you cut.
Yes.
Most linemen don't like doing that, especially if you a dog. You don't want to. It's like taking the.
It's Russian roulette.
It's like a bitch taking a bitch route out.
It is.
If I feel like if I gotta cut you, that mean to me I always felt like if you telling me to cut somebody, that mean you think I can't block them. That's why I never agree with cutting unless it was like a toss or a screen, because I understand it on those plays. But the thing with those cuts is if you miss, the whole play's
dead.
blown up.
It's dead.
He missed. That was a terrible attempt at a cut by my boy Dwayne Brown.
On a drop back pass. Yeah.
On a drop back pass, you
Yeah.
tell the man to cut. All the defensive lineman did was just step back. All Leonard Floyd did was just step back,
How old is
let him
Dwayne?
fall. And Dwayne Brown is 38. He about
Yeah,
coming off of an injury.
Nah, man.
38 coming off an injury. Stop that, man. You should be. It's your fault that Aaron Rodgers got hurt, bro. Whoever that coordinator is who put that cut block shit in is your fault, bro.
Bro, 38.
It's your fault, bro.
His lower extremities don't even work like that no more.
And my thing is this. That was the backside. Why are you cutting on the backside?
That's true.
You didn't cut
That's
nowhere
true.
else. You didn't cut on the front side. You
That's
didn't cut
true.
nowhere else on the line. They talk about so because maybe he get his hands up. Aaron Rodgers wasn't even looking backside. It's a 3-step drop, so obviously the ball maybe
Yes.
it probably should have been gone. But if he didn't look backside, that shit not going backside. Why are we cutting backside?
I like when we talk like this. Casual fans be lost.
Yeah.
Oh, backside.
That shit though, that was
Drop
dumb.
that pass.
That shit was stupid. But hey, all in all, hey man, I do want to see. I like Sauce and I like Quentin Williams, so I would like to see them boys still make a push, have a little Cinderella type season, man. That would be dope. You feel me? But I'm not too confident in that with who's pulling the trigger. But yeah, man, let's move on, man. Opening weekend, obviously, man. Opening weekend, we had the Duval Jags doing their thing. We had the Bears getting their ass beat. It was a lot of good games going. I gotta mess with Miguel, but I can't. He ain't really. He cool with it, so he ain't cool with it. But he like fuck it. I gotta take
Can't
it.
control it.
So it ain't even
bad, bro.
Yeah, they looked horrible. But yeah, man. Opening weekend, man. Well, I just want to ask the fellas, man. What were y'all biggest surprises and biggest disappointments from week 1 of the NFL, fellas? What y'all got, man?
Man, to me, everybody who held out and got that bag disappointed me.
I'm not mad at. Ooh, I love that,
I
Miguel.
wasn't expecting
Because they
that.
all settled. They all
Everybody
settled.
who held
They all
out
settled.
and got that bag disappointed me. Joey B. Hurts didn't even. He did all right, but he didn't have the game that we thought he was going to have. Lamar didn't do absolutely nothing. He looked like the same Lamar. Herbert did all right, I guess, but it just seemed like y'all got that bag, bro, and y'all didn't produce. It looked bad. It looked bad, man. I was looking forward to seeing at least Joey B. I thought Joey B, but that was probably me just really liking who he is as a person and as a player, and just wanting to see him do well. But he didn't play all preseason.
Yeah.
He came in there under the lights, and let's be real, that Cleveland Browns team ain't the same Cleveland Browns team, and they look good. But that was my biggest disappointment. Everybody who got that bag, y'all didn't show up. That's my thing.
My biggest disappointment, for real, I'm gonna be honest, was Aaron Rodgers going down in 4 plays, man. I was excited just based off. I ain't gonna lie, I was sold off of Hard Knocks. I was fucking sold.
That shit was lit.
I was sold. I was sold. So, and I wanted to see. I didn't think that they would live up to the hype, like make it to the Super Bowl, but I thought that they would obviously be a great team.
Yeah.
Bro, that shit fucked me up. I ain't gonna lie, I was so salty watching the game like that was my team, bro. I'm salty. I'm still salty off that, bro. I'm salty off that. That was my biggest disappointment.
My biggest disappointment, I would say, the Seahawks look terrible
Boy, they got that belt put
against
on them.
the Rams.
What's
Like
up
I
with
wasn't.
DK, man?
Man, DK a wild boy, man.
He got up in there. The end zone.
Yeah, but
I'm talking about the penalties.
the penalties.
and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Every year he gets ridiculous penalties.
Seems
it's-
like they be like frustration fouls in basketball.
Yeah,
most
it's a
definitely.
tough guy.
You think that they wasn't-
Yeah, it's a tough guy thing, man.
Crazy.
Like I think I wasn't expecting the Rams to come out. The Rams been on the downtrodden. It's not like they built like this amazing
Well,
team.
everybody been doubting them. They
That's true.
said they were gonna be one of the league's worst.
Yeah,
And I thought that too.
Listen, Stafford said I still got some juice.
Mm-hmm.
Steady.
Throwing to some no names though. I think Van Jefferson's the only fucking known receiver he got. Coop out.
I think this just proves my point. I'll be telling y'all, you can find a receiver walking across the street now. We at that point
I
now.
can't even name the guy who was killing. I forgot the dude.
I think he went to BYU.
You know what I'm talking about? I don't even know
forgot
his name, but he was
He went to
cooking.
BYU. But yeah, that's my biggest. I would say that's my biggest disappointment. It's just the Seahawks not playing better.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You brought back Bobby Wagner. Defense, I feel like you ramped it up a little bit. Just offensively, well, Geno did catch out hand in the dice game last year.
Yeah.
Now the expectation level is higher, and when people actually expect something from you, that's the hardest part.
Yeah, bro.
Not when they just feel like you just downtrodden.
And even though he wasn't in the tabloids that long, because he handled his deal early, he still got the bag.
Mm-hmm.
That's a part of that. Got that bag and didn't produce.
True.
So yeah, that's our week 1 disappointment.
So what about y'all biggest surprise, man? What was the biggest surprise of week 1, baby?
You want me to go? You got it?
I could kick it off.
What you want?
So I'm gonna be real, and this ain't no. And I'm gonna be real. This ain't no. I ain't no petty shit when I say this. I really thought that this kid was gonna be trash. Jordan Love was my biggest surprise of week one. I've never believed in Jordan Love, even when the Packers took him. When they took him,
True.
I just never felt like he was proven. I didn't think he was going to come out and do that to the Bears. Me and him, I had already talked about it anyway. I thought that the Bears was going to watch them because I thought Jordan Love was going to play bad, but he didn't. He threw 3 touchdowns, right? Let me see. Yeah, he threw 3 of them things. He threw for 245, 3 touchdowns. He looked pretty good. I mean, he commanded the offense. You know what I mean? He did his thing. He wasn't. He was looking people off and all of that, man. So. He played pretty well,
good.
you know, and that's just for week one. I still don't believe in him. I still think he's terrible, but we shall see. I hope he proves me wrong.
Yeah. One of my biggest surprises, man, I got to go with Purdy. Purdy looked good.
Hey, yeah, and I said Purdy was gonna be weak this year too.
Purdy looked good,
and I still stand on that.
Purdy looked good. He commanded that offense, man. And in San Fran, they went in there.
Trust him, man.
They beat the brakes off of
They
Pittsburgh.
fucked them up, G. Damn, that shit
My
made me
man's had
choke,
a cough.
bro.
Yeah,
they fucked them up,
They beat
bro.
the brakes off Pittsburgh, man.
My boy Fred Warner was all over the goddamn field.
He a dog, bro.
Yeah, but
dog.
yeah, that's one of my biggest surprises, though, man. Shout out to Purdy. I like San Fran, man. My little brother' favorite team, but I didn't know that Purdy was gonna come out like that. Even though he had some help, you know, Kaepernick came out and balled out. Defense did their thing.
Great American White.
Yeah, so you know, Purdy, man, keep holding it down, brother. Ayuk had a hell of a game.
I mean, I be trying to tell y'all. Ayuk won them ones.
Yeah, Ayuk had a hell of a game.
I ain't no believer.
He won them ones, bro.
I ain't no believer. He definitely balled though.
He won them ones, man. Biggest surprise, I think overall, I was surprised that it was a lot of mediocre play for NFL games. Like, you can't be an NFL team, and week one should be the figuring out stage.
Yeah, it's rust. It's rust still.
You can't get blanked.
Yeah.
You can't get blanked. Like you said, you can't get all this money and you a QB or whoever, and you go out there, you've arguably top 3.
Facts.
Not 3. How many points they score?
You talking about the Browns?
No, I'm talking about the Bengals. 3 or 6?
Yeah, 3.
You can't do those things.
I think it was 3.
Like, I think it was a
maybe
level
6.
It was a level of
they had a
mediocrity that
misfit
was out
goal.
there that I just wasn't feeling. I'm not accustomed to week one of NFL football.
Yeah,
the
that was
upsets
rough.
in week one is not surprising.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's like
3.
going to the poker game
That's sad.
and it's the first hand.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We got to figure it out. That's just like in spades. First hand beat itself.
Yeah.
Because we don't know what everybody working with. You know what I'm saying? But then you go from there. But it was a high level of mediocrity.
They will turn it around,
Oh,
though.
for
You
sure.
know that.
About
You
3-4
know
weeks.
that.
Everything level itself out.
They'll turn around.
You know what I'm saying? For sure. But that was my biggest surprise.
Okay, yeah, I like that, man, because it's just week one, so we're gonna probably hit y'all with that again after week 2. But let's move on, man. I want to ask y'all this: after week 1, we seen a lot week 1. Now it is just week 1. Anything can happen in week 1. It's like a boxer who ain't been in the ring in a while. Everybody knocking off that ring rust because a lot of these players didn't even play in the preseason at all. Like a Joe Burrow, them guys. A lot of these quarterbacks didn't play a single snap in the preseason. So it's like you knocking off ring rust, right? My boy Lamar Jackson and all them boys. I mean, it was a lot of terrible weather conditions as well, which I ain't making an excuse for nobody. But what are the top 3 teams after week 1 for you? How y'all boys ranking them top 3, man? And we doing the specific order too. We going 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, your
up.
third. Yep, we're gonna do your third team, your second team, and your first team. Week 1.
You can go ahead, hoes.
Okay, I'll go. I'll go in this order. I'm gonna go. Let's go. Damn, it's a tough one. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna go. Let's go. Cleveland
At 3.
at 3.
Okay.
I need to see more. I do think Zadarius Smith and Myles
That's a
Garrett.
nasty combo.
Listen, he
I love
finally
that
got
shit.
a running mate.
Yeah.
Now, can they stay healthy?
Yeah.
And can Watson stay on P? As much as I don't want to say it, I'll say Dallas.
Yeah, you got
I
to.
don't want to say it.
You got to.
Because Dak gon' Dak.
For sure.
But that defense, I haven't seen a defense where across the field from each other, everybody complements each other. Diggs and Gilmore complement each other perfectly. I'll say lastly, 49ers.
Facts.
Like, you can't – what they doing They showing you exactly what would have happened had we been healthy. We would have challenged the Eagles no matter how hot they was.
Facts.
So I think that's my 3-2-1 right there.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I'm gonna go a little different. My third 3 is gonna be Miami.
Okay. I ain't mad at that.
Not
They
at
beat
all.
the Chargers.
I'm
That's a
gonna
big
go Miami.
win.
My number 2 is gonna be Duval, Jacksonville.
Yes, sir.
Jaguars.
Hold on, Miguel. You gonna have to give me. Hold on. You gonna have to give me one of them joints, bro. Hold on. Let me get one. Go ahead.
Duval.
That dry ass Duval.
You got it. Come on, bro. Can I get
Mid.
some more energy,
Mid.
bro? Let me get one more, bro. Please.
Duval.
Yeah,
mid.
Jacksonville
That's mid,
Jaguars, boy.
Man, then my number 1 is gonna be the 49ers, like O's, man.
For
I
sure.
think they just clicking.
I think we all gonna have them as number
Yeah,
one.
they clicking.
Not me.
Well, I know.
Come on, buddy.
My
Look.
bad. I forgot.
My number three team, I got the Dallas Cowboys. 40-0, that's big. 7 sacks is huge. That's not even counting all of the pressures, man. They had that boy Daniel Jones.
With a rival team.
Daniel Dimes, a rival team, a division rival.
Yeah.
They had the boy Daniel Dimes looking like he wanted to swing on Dayball, man, or on the O-line or somebody, bro. They had that man out there shook. That's nuts. They applied that pressure. I can't cap. It is the Giants, though. It was week 1. The Giants get a rematch at them boys, so we shall see. But that's my number 3. My number 2, I got the San Francisco 49ers. They put on a great display of football. But the reason why I got them at number 2, because I'm going to be real at the end of the day. You know, I am biased, but I'm still going to be real. The only reason why I got them at 2 right now is just because I don't believe in Brock Purdy. And that's a personal bias thing. You know, that's just me. But them boys, the defense is nuts. Brock Purdy did his thing this past week. That is what it is. And number 1, y'all already know I got them Duval Jacksonville Jaguars, baby. We came out, put that motherfucking belt on them weak-ass Colts. Fuck all them Colts fans that hated on me at the game. And if y'all go on the Jaguars Instagram and y'all look at the Tyson Campbell interception, you will see your boy in the stands on there standing up clapping while everybody else sitting down looking crazy. You will see your boy on there. Yeah, we was in the 13th row. We in the 13th row. We right when Calvin really scored. We right in the end zone. We was right there, bro. We was right there, 13th row. We right on the field pretty much, man. So
couldn't beat the price.
You going up, couldn't beat the price, man. I love. That's one thing I will say. It's a Lucas Oil Stadium is a great place to watch a game, bro.
Yeah.
It's an amazing, it's a beautiful stadium,
fan friendly,
nice field, fan friendly. The prices, bottled water's $3. The food $5.
Really?
Cheapest.
Bro, I take my family every year. We go at least once a year.
Stadium
my homie
food
said he got some
I've
food and
ever
a drink for
seen,
$50 at the Bears game.
Cheap,
Man, I'm
that's all
surprised that he only paid that much.
Exactly.
Bro, I bought a bottle of water. That bit $3.
$3.
When I usually go, I took my wife to see Tom Brady the year they won the. No, I think it was
the
year they won. Okay, and out there, bro, we went to the Jags game, and then 2 weeks later we went to that game. Every time we get there, feed the whole family, bro. I ain't spending no $50, none of that, bro. It's
That's dope.
get drinks at the game, beers and all that. It's like regular price, bro.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's nice. It's a nice place to watch a game, but you just got to beware of them fans,
That's
man.
why they be in there like that.
Yeah, they got season it's cheap. It's all cheap, man.
That's why they be
But
lit.
yeah, man, them my top 3, man. I got Dallas, 49ers, and them Duval Jaguars, man. Them my top 3, man. Hey, but look, let's get into these predictions, man. Y'all know we get into predictions. That mean we get to the end of the show. We wrapping up the show. But let's get into these week 2 predictions. The prediction board, it got held up. It was on back order. So we got to wait another week for it. Hopefully it'll be here by next week. But it's a big whiteboard that we trying to keep, man, for the predictions. But they messing us around, man. So I might have to run to the stove and try to grab something or have my wife put something together what we could use until the board get here, man. But I know for a fact after last week, I don't know where I'm at in the standings because last week was nuts, bro.
Yeah,
but
it was horrible.
let's get into these week 2 picks, man. First game, Thursday night game. Tomorrow night, we got the Minnesota Vikings against the Philadelphia Eagles. Miguel, who you got, my boy?
Eagles.
Eagles? Hoes, who you got, brother?
Eagles.
I'm going Eagles as well, even though it's a short week.
For sure.
I'm going Eagles. Defense crazy, you know. Jalen Hurts is the man, you fucking winner.
Man, Jalen Carter looked good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Next game, we got the Baltimore Ravens versus the Cincinnati Bengals. That game is in Cincinnati, fellas. Who y'all got? Who you got, host?
I'm going Baltimore. I'm going Baltimore.
I think it's going to be a bounce back game. I'm going Cincinnati Bengals.
Cincinnati. I'm gonna go Baltimore on this one, man. I'm going Baltimore on this one just because I feel like it's probably gonna take Joe Burrow a couple weeks to get back good. But I say about week 3-4 for him to bounce back. But hey, you never know. Then next game we got whole Seattle Seahawks versus the Detroit Lions. Now this is a get back game for the Lions, man, because of how they did them last year with them playoffs. They put Seattle in there and not the Lions, man.
Facts.
So
And you know they ain't forgetting it.
do you know what I mean? They ain't forget that. So hoes, you like the Seahawks? Who you got, brother?
I'm actually gonna go Lions, man. I like what I saw
Yeah.
in KC.
Facts. Yeah, Lions. I'm going
Lions.
Lions.
I'm going Lions as well. Lions at home. I'm going Lions as well. Hoes, we should have went to that joint.
Yeah, that'd been hard.
Yeah.
Let me see. Next game we got the Indianapolis bum ass Colts versus the Houston bum ass Texans. The bum bowl of the week. Who you got, Miguel?
I like what I seen out of Anthony Rich. I'm going Colts.
Ooh, hoes, who you
I'm
got?
gonna go Coach too.
I'm going Houston, man. Unfortunately, I'm a ride with C.J. Stroud on this one because I'm gonna be real. C.J. Stroud is the only one of those rookie quarterbacks that got drafted early that did not throw a pick last week. He actually played pretty decent, and I like what the pieces they got around him. And just seeing the Colts with not having a running game, I'm gonna rock with Houston, man. I'm gonna rock with Houston. Next game, we got the Chicago Bears versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Miguel, so I'm gonna let you kick this one off since the Bears your team.
I'm gonna go Bucks.
Ooh,
Go Bucks.
that's surprising.
Got to be real. I'm a realist, bro. I love him, but
You going with Baker over Justin?
bro, Baker did
Justin
very
Fields
well.
is mid according
Baker
to him,
did
right?
Very well. If they don't open up that offense, man, the Bears are going nowhere. So
I feel that.
if
I'm
I'm
gonna
a bet
Bears.
man, I'm going Bucks.
Bears?
I'm gonna go Bears.
I'm going Bears
They're
as
gonna
well.
figure it out.
Nah, I'm just playing. I'm going Tampa Bay.
I'm gonna go Bears.
I'm going Tampa Bay, man. Tampa Bay at home. I just don't think the Bears got it figured out yet. But I think it is a winnable game. I thought last week was a winnable game. I think it is a winnable game for the Bears. I just want them to
doubt.
prove it. Next game, we got the Kansas City Chiefs versus them Duval Jacksonville Jaguars, man. I'm kicking that one off. Y'all already know I'm going Jacksonville all day long. We going to get our get back from them playoffs last year and the regular season. Y'all barely beat us both times. We on y'all last. Holes, who you got?
I'm gonna go Jacksonville. I think until the
Yeah,
Chiefs,
yeah.
until the Chiefs find the number one receiver outside of Travis Kelce, it's gonna be
Because
interesting.
Kadarius ain't it, man.
Yeah.
Kadarius Tony ain't it, man.
No, hell no. That nigga was shaving.
Who you got, Miguel?
I'm going with Jacksonville.
Let's get it, man. Y'all boys finally. Hey, y'all. I'm gonna get y'all some Jacksonville gift for Christmas, man. We got next game. We got the Green Bay Packers versus the Atlanta Falcons. Hoes, who you got?
Falcons.
Ooh, Miguel, who you got?
Falcons.
I'm taking the Falcons as well. Falcons all across the
They
board.
look good.
They
Damn,
do.
they look
Bijan,
good.
hey, Bijan did his thing too.
Tyler Algier.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
my
sure,
goodness.
for sure. Next game, we got the Las Vegas Raiders versus the Buffalo Bills, man. I'm going to kick it off, man. I'm going Buffalo with this one. Buffalo is at home. You know they're going to have the Bills Mafia in the building, man. I'm going Buffalo. Miguel, who you got?
Buffalo salty. They gonna come back with a vengeance. Buffalo.
Bounce back week for the Bills.
Okay. Then we got the I don't like this game. I don't like this matchup. We got the Los Angeles Chargers versus the Tennessee Titans. Hoes, where you going?
I'm gonna go Titans reluctantly.
Miguel?
Chargers.
I picked the Chargers last week and they let me down, man. I'm going Tennessee, man. I'm going Tennessee. I don't like the Chargers either. So
Yeah, me neither.
that's a biased pick. I don't like the Titans either, but I'd rather the Titans win. Next game, we got the San Francisco 49ers versus the Los Angeles Rams. Miguel, who you got?
49ers.
Okay, hoes.
Same. I'm not betting against the Niners.
Yes, sir. My man, 49ers all day long.
Just the one.
Yes, sir.
Just the one.
We got the New York Football Giants versus the Arizona Kyler Murray-less Cardinals. Hoes, who you got?
It's tough.
Dobbs and Cardinals.
They look decent, didn't they, bro?
He hate the Cardinals. He hate
Bro, they look decent.
My boy hate the Cardinals.
I want
boy.
to go that way, but I think it's going to be a bounce back week. I'm going with the Giants.
I'm going with the Giants as well. I just don't believe in the Cardinals
Man,
at all.
They look good, though.
Hey man, then
They didn't look good.
They
but
they hung in
shit.
there.
Yeah.
next game we got the New York Jets versus the Dallas Cowboys. Hoes, who you got?
Cowboys.
Miguel.
Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm going Cowboys as well. I don't know. That O-line ain't in New York. Good luck, Zach. Next game, we got the Washington Commanders versus the Denver Let's Ride Broncos. I'm going Washington off the rip.
Washington.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got the Miami Dolphins versus the New England Patriots, man. Who you got, McGill?
I think Miami gonna handle business.
You got Miami?
Yeah.
Okay, Hoes.
Who do I trust more, Mac Jones or Tua? At this point, Tua.
Yeah,
Not saying much.
Facts. I'm going with Miami as well. I'm in agreement with the fellas, man. Next game, the Monday. You know they doing 2 Monday night games this week and week 2.
That's gonna be dope.
The
It's
first
lit.
I'm off too.
Yes, sir. The first Monday night game, we got the New Orleans Saints versus the Carolina Panthers. Hoes, who you got?
Saints.
It's a conference battle too. I'm going Saints.
Bryce he ain't ready for that.
Yeah, I don't think Bryce ready, and then they had some injuries, man. J.C. Horn went down again, and I think one of the offensive linemen went down,
I
man.
didn't know that. JC.
Yeah, he went down. He out indefinitely right now, so that's like 3 years in a row, ain't it?
Yep.
But yeah, I'm going New Orleans Saints as well. I like Derek Carr. Y'all already know that. I like the offense. Chris Olave's a dog. Michael Thomas, Ohio State. Yeah, man, they got some pieces over there, man.
We just do that.
Monday night.
Shaheed was balling.
The last Monday night game, we got the Cleveland Browns versus the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. Hoes, who you got?
Steelers gonna bounce back.
Over Cleveland? That's a nasty game. You know, they always go
I
at
know.
it.
Steelers gonna bounce.
rivalry.
Steelers? Who you got, Miguel?
I'm going with Deshaun. I'm going with the Browns.
I'm definitely going with the Deshaun Watson Cleveland Browns, man. All day long, baby. That's that wrap up our predictions for week 2. We gonna definitely get that board to y'all, man, and tally up our wins and our losses, man, and we gonna keep this thing going in week, man. But hey, y'all already know we coming to the end of the show. So let's go ahead and get into our highly underrated stuff, man. Let's get into our highly underrated, man. I'm going to kick it off. My highly underrated for this week is Central State, man. Central State football, man. They football program. Me and my boy Jay Tooks, man, we had the opportunity to shoot out to the Classic. What was that, last week? We shout out to the Classic, man. The Chicago Football Classic had the media passes, man. Y'all gonna see the footage we got from that soon. And Central State did their thing, man. They won that game. They ended up winning that game, and did their thing. So hey, that's my highly underrated, baby.
I'm gonna go with a player. I'm gonna go with if y'all watched the Monday night game, he was the reason why they won. New York Jets, Xavier Gibson, man. And he was one of my fan favorites for Hard Knocks. Undrafted rookie out of Stephen F. Austin, man. He will get most of his burn on the special teams, and as you see, he is deadly. You know what I'm saying? And I look forward to him having a great year, man. So Xavier Gibson.
You know, it's funny. That was gonna be my pick.
It was.
Because at the end of the day,
Still
man,
can.
opportunity is all you can ever ask for in life. Bro got an opportunity.
Facts.
He just changed his whole
Made the
trajectory of
best
his
out of
life.
it.
He ain't going nowhere no time soon.
Right. And
So
they
I
love him
love
over
it.
there. They love him over there.
For sure, bro.
Okay. I like what y'all boys got going, man. That's definitely a great pick. So what we doing now, fellas, since the season started, we taking the players to watch to players of the week. So basically, we gonna give y'all our player of the week that performed, that we feel like did their thing in the past week, or a player that's on the rise doing their thing, but we just shouting out players, letting them know what's good. So my player of the week from this past week's football is my boy Jalen Ray out of Rockford University, quarterback. He's a senior quarterback. Last week, my boy he threw for 443 yards and 3 TDs, man. Getting that W. They got the W. They pulled it out, did their thing. He had a receiver that put up over 100-some yards, man. But my boy, he definitely did his thing, man. They won that game 38-37. They pulled that out. That's me and Ho's alma mater, man. So shout out you, Jalen Ray, bro. Shout out you for doing your thing, my brother.
I'm going to go with a player to watch, man. Herman Smith, former Jackson State, transferred to Idaho State. Starting safety for the Idaho State hometown San Diego kid. They've been getting their ass beat the last 2 weeks. They've been playing some high-power programs with San Diego State, and I forgot who they played this past week. But, man, he's starting safety. I believe he was a key acquisition for Jackson State. They didn't utilize him, so he bounced after Deion left. So Herman Smith, man, Idaho State.
Hey, real quick, I forgot to say this too. My boy Jalen, he also rushed for a touchdown. So altogether, he scored 4 of them things.
Nice.
Good stuff, my
Balled
boy.
out.
All right. Last but not least, I'm going to go Cal Waljasper, quarterback from University of Minnesota Duluth. All right. He came on my radar week 1 when they played my little cousin, and he single-handedly, just ran it up. And last week, he was 8 for 12, 120 yards, 4 touchdowns, but 15 carries, 110 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
It's dope.
All right. Redshirt sophomore, big boy.
Dope.
Tank.
That's nasty. Nasty for sure. Hey, that's our players of the week, man. Hey, if you want to be mentioned on this thing, man, all you got to do is ball out.
That's it.
That's all you got to do. Just ball out. Don't hit us up talking about, man, y'all need to. No, ball out. If you got some cold stats and you went crazy, then hit us up.
Man,
Other than that, don't hit me up. Don't hit us up asking, can we mention you? No, we can't mention you unless you balling.
Yep.
The season here now, all the talk over with. So if you balling, we got you, man.
Facts.
But look, man, before we get out of here, fellas, let's get off topic, man. Let's get off topic real quick. What y'all boys got for me real quick?
I'm going to kick it off, man. You know, Deion talked about it all week. I follow well off media. You know what I'm saying? Deion Jr. Matt Rule was talking jazzy since the summer. You know what I'm saying? Then your team come and walk to the 50 and then try to stand on the Buffalo, bro. You can't come in no man's house and piss on his carpet, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That ain't how it go. So for all the naysayers and everybody talking about some daddy's boy and this, what Shador did, he protected his home. And he showed y'all what he worth too. You know what I'm saying? That $4.8 million. You know what I'm saying? Showed y'all a little ice. Get y'all up out of, and he performed at a high level. You can't come in, you can't wolf, man, sell these wolf tickets all summer long and then come in here and be thinking it's sweet. My man's protected home field, did what he need to do, made their team meeting uncomfortable, got them up out of there, and he whooped their ass, man. So, hey, keep your mouth closed, man. You know what I'm saying? Let your players play, man, and let coaches stay coaching, brother. That's all I got to say.
Yes, sir. What's up with your hoes? What you got, man?
I think overall, hey, when the time is right, seize your opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we don't see nothing else, we seen everybody getting opportunities. Deion got opportunity. Young boy from the Jets got opportunity. What are you going to do when opportunity knocks?
Yeah.
You going to answer the phone call or you going to send it to voicemail?
Facts.
You got to be ready. That's it.
Facts.
That's it.
Facts, super facts, man. My off topic for this week, bro, I just want to say, hey, this motherfucking popcorn, bro. This What's Poppin' Popcorn. Got it for sure.
Facts.
The gin mix, y'all ain't even see this on the table because guess what? That joint already open and been getting ate.
I'm like, where that's at,
It's
bro?
the owner, man. She made her own mix.
That.
She made her own mix. She sent it to me. She sent it to us personally, right?
Okay.
She made her own mix. That joint is fire. It's crazy. Man, I had to go ahead and get right with that early, man. So, man, look, what's popping, go figure out what's popping, man. I'm telling y'all, if y'all want to come sample it, everybody who mess with the guys, come through. I'll give you a little bit. We may give y'all a little bit if it's some left, man.
Right.
But look, man, hey, y'all boys, we about to get up out of here real quick. Y'all got any closing remarks real quick?
Man, like, comment, subscribe. We all got personal IGs, especially with the highly underrated sports IG. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep doing what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? If y'all balling, we going to mention you. If y'all want to get a shout out, if y'all got any questions, comments, concerns, or anything y'all want us to reach on, hey, hit us personally, man. We ain't hard to find like Deion. Hit us, man.
Hey, we're going to be doing something new within the next couple weeks. So all you unreleased artists, if you're not getting a lot of traction, man, we're going to be exclusively playing your song at the beginning of these episodes.
Facts.
So if you got it, start hitting these inboxes, start emailing them over. I'm personally going to be the person, you know what I'm saying? Either we here or we here, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to play them songs. You're going to intro the shows from now on.
And don't forget, he verbally aggressive with parents, too.
For sure.
Hey,
That way.
but nah, look, man. Me, you already know, dreams are real. Keep chasing them joints, man. And all my players, man, we doing interviews now through Zoom and all of that, man.
Yep.
Getting you on the show. We got one dropping. Y'all probably seen it by now. If y'all dogs, y'all want to get on this thing, hit us up, man. We maybe we can work something out, man. You feel me? We trying to put as many people on notice as we possibly can. You feel me? We trying to get as many of y'all players noticed as we possibly can. So, man, hit us up. Keep rocking with us, man, and we appreciate everything, man. So, y'all already know, man. You tuned into another highly underrated sports podcast. Please don't let it be the last. We out.
If you ain't talking about money, then tell me the fuck is we talking about. I know my mama be stressing cause I ain't wanna take a sip for her. You say it's pressure, then let it be pressure. Shit ain't nothing to talk about.